Oh, I think what we were talking about was being perfect in a non-linear sense, kind of like a boat on the water, like it's always changing. And what it's doing is just allowing the water and the boat to do their thing, right? So like that story I told about being right? So I'm standing here like this, even though I'm not moving, I know there are always these little adjustments while I'm standing. So, but when I'm moving through the world, then, there are thoughts, random thoughts, feelings, ideas, or preoccupations, and all those things, innocuous as they may be, are still one step out of that place. So to be always in that place would be the ideal.
Yes.
Now, I don't know if anyone ever is, but I mean, if someone took the Buddha's parking space, I don't know what he would be saying, right?
Yeah.
If I weren't the Buddha, I'd rip your friggin' heart out. If I weren't a compassionate Buddha, fully enlightened. So I guess that's what I'm thinking of, is being always, so not to allow any tension, thinking, well, I can handle that, is wrong.
Right.
So the image that comes to my mind, that I can feel the most readily, is the idea of a leaf and the wind is coming, and the leaf moves before that happens. If you watch leaves, they move in the wind. They don't do that. They're sensitive to it a long time before it actually gets there.
Yes.
Or thus it appears anyway.
That's it. Yeah, so you're constantly seeking to be better, not satisfying yourself with where you're at. Because to satisfy yourself with a certain level of tension is like saying, oh, my life sucks. Rather than, how do I make it better?
Right.
And to just resign yourself to being miserable. As opposed to, accept a certain amount of misery. But suffering is all relative. So, if you continually strive to suffer less, and do it the correct way, then you're not railing against suffering. You're seeking perfection. So you have that alignment.
Sorry,
that's good. Yeah. So you that balance is something that flows through you and continues to improve. So there, right? So
I could feel it as I felt building up. I could just feel, it was like I was watching a dial on a screen, getting worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, it starts to redline. Well, if we could do that, we have little monitors where it starts to redline.
Yeah.
When we
That's what it's like. It's like a red light going off.
There you go. Yeah. So I'm coming at. So when I'm attacking you here, I'm a little bit in my shoulders, and I'm a little bit up. But so I'm giving you pressure that has ambition. So I'm trying to attack you. I'm trying to create the conflict. And because what you are doing is trying to reduce the conflict, you're going for that balance point of harmonizing the inner and the outer, then everything that I do works against me. It's counterproductive. I end up defeating myself by the nature of my attack, meaning my attack is seeking conflict, I'm going to find conflict. Whereas you are seeking balance, you're going to find balance. And because you have that balance of afferent and efferent, you're harmonizing the inner and the inward and the outward.
In my finer moments.
Yes, in your finer moments. But because you are doing that, then that happens. And no pressure builds up, except there.
Right.
But it's not going to hurt you that much because that happens. But you're still going to try to better that.
Right.
Because to have a technique that works, and works over and over again most of the time, and then you get satisfied with that technique, then you come up against a place where it doesn't work, and then it loses. So it's like playing jazz. If somebody plays a wrong note, it's not a wrong note, because everybody just continues along from that point, right? The key changes.
There's a very famous performance, I think it was at Newport Duke Ellington Band, and it might have been Jeep's Blues, I'm not sure, but in any case, so Paul Rodriguez was supposed to have a solo that lasts maybe 10 or 15 seconds. He's supposed to do a little thing, but he doesn't stop. He just keeps going, and the whole band is like seamless. This whole band sees something different, and they all just like rivers flowing into the ocean. It just never stops, and you just listen to it, and you just think, oh man, this is so awesome.
Yeah.
Right? And here's the thing, they probably rehearsed this thing 100 times and had it down just like clockwork, and someone did something different.
Yeah.
It didn't matter.
Yeah.
One bit. In fact, it just turned out to be...
There's an old joke about the band being so lousy that when the waiter dropped a tray, everybody got up and danced. when the band is really good, then the waiter drops a tray and the band just plays along with it, makes it sound like the, makes it seem like the waiter was part of the band. There we go. That's it.